He said, y'all, this is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
You're done, dude. You're fucking done, dude.
You know mankind so wicked. Now I'm in tread carefully every day. See, yes, I did mind my business. She say I did mind my business. Only your mama wants you bigger. And when me there for my darkest times, nobody could check on me then. See, yes, I did grind for fitness. Like I'm a soldier, family rest by my shoulder. Never see clear when I'm sober. So I must go roll one like Papalona. All of this stress I've been under. Pray that my cup run it over. But I'm okay tonight, but we gon' be alright, and I'm okay tonight, yeah, we gon' be alright, Show me all the loving now when I see day alive. Cause all the pain and all of the pressure make a man fall to sleepless nights and sacrifice, making my mind to fly. You like they forget say I be human being. No forget say I be human being. But I'm a soldier, family rest on my shoulder. Never see clear when I'm sober. So I must go
darkness, everybody,
all of the stress I've been under.
Please believe me.
But I'm okay.
What's good, y'all?
But we gon' be alright.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
And I'm okay tonight.
He needs some milk.
Yeah, we gon' be alright.
Thank you, Vina. Let's go. Feeding the
Darkness, everybody, everyone. Darkness is ready.
Let's go, y'all. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing this rising? How y'all doing this rising, man? Welcome to another beautiful rising, another beautiful day, another beautiful today's Lunar Day, Monday, Moon Day, and we just had a blood moon. I don't think it wasn't us, but y'all, when I tell you the moon was doing, hold on, man, let's get some people in here. Let's go some people.
I didn't see this coming.
Let's get it, y'all.
When I need you, my body, you know they there for me. I didn't see this coming.
It's all fake news.
It's
phony stuff.
It
didn't happen.
I'm a booty in it.
He needs some milk.
How much I could pay to say the realness in you.
Hold on, y'all. Am I coming in loud and clear for some reason? Am I coming in loud and clear? Let me know. For some reason, I think for some reason my sound isn't, I don't know. It's not what it seems, what it. Okay, all right, let's go.
To say the realness, to say the realness in you, to say the realness. If I can
Darkness, everybody, everyone. Darkness is ready.
see how this is coming. If I can I'm broken.
He needs some milk.
But I'm not going to find you. My only soul, my only soul, my only
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He needs some milk. No one more hand on us, so move. I see your face. What's it? Deeply. I'm a child. To say the to say the to say the
He needs some milk.
if I could have say I do see this coming. If I could have I bet you know what but you know
Yay. All right, y'all. Grand Rising. Okay, good. All right, I'm coming in. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Yeah. So let me turn this down. So we make sure y'all hear that background music. Let me see. Okay, we good. We chilling. What's good? Queen Red Pill, I sent you the your tracking. So it said it should be here today. So everybody else, all the packages got out. We're just waiting on one more, and that's on Etsy. So if you haven't got it on Etsy, then it's because we're still we're finishing it out today. But thank you so much to y'all that have been, you know, going on the Etsy and getting some pieces. We see y'all. And yes, you guys are entered in the raffle. Don't worry about that. All y'all, the ones that have been buying on the raffle. I mean, the one that has been buying on Etsy, the one that has been personally hitting us up for personal custom pieces. We are beyond grateful for you guys. And yes, like I said, you guys are entered into the raffle. If you also get into the class, you guys are automatically entered into the raffle as well too. And we got one of the raffle pieces over here, and it's amazing. You guys are definitely going to love it. Okay. We're definitely gonna love it. Myra, yes, Myra, you as well. I sent out your thing, so everything looks great. And also yes. So thank you so much for every single one of you guys. What you guys are doing, you know, just supporting us just by being here, sharing your energy with us, listening to what we have to say. Share the videos, buying our products, getting into courses, just sharing your energy with us. We are beyond grateful. I'm beyond grateful. So thank you so much for everything that you guys are continuously doing. Like you guys are an amazing part of my life. Like daily. I want you guys to understand that. Even though we are small, but definitely mighty. And I could only hope that, you know, our messages reach far and wide to more people. Okay, YouTube, you hear me? Okay. So let the message flow. Let the people hear what I gotta say. Open up the barriers, let the floodgates out, and open up my views so people can see what the hell is going on, because your world is over. You might as well let the truth come out, because your world is over. You guys are seeing your world as you guys are drowning. You guys are literally drowning. A lot of y'all people can't even come up for air. Okay, and that's an esoteric thing. It's a spiritual thing. People just see it happening physically. I need some lotion, boy. People see it happen physically, but that's just the physical aspect of what you see. There is a lot more going beyond, beneath the surface, that you don't know. Think about the stuff that people are dealing with internally that we can't see. We don't hear about, we don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I did? I put some videos for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I put some videos together for you guys, you know, to show you guys what people are going through. There's a lot of stuff happening in the world, energetically, spiritually. So once again, grand rising to every single one of you guys. Last night, the other side of the world, Europe, was supposed to experience a blood moon. I don't know if that's what's happened. I don't know if that's what happened or not. But here, the sky was bright as heck, y'all. It was like 6 in the right, like at 12 midnight, the sky was bright as hell. It was like it was 6 in the rising, like 6:30. You couldn't tell if it was midnight or 6:30 in the rising. You could not tell whatsoever. I put a video up on my TikTok and whatnot. You could not tell, but the sky was completely bright and completely covered. I don't understand how the sky was completely bright and completely covered at the same time. There was no moon. There was no moon in the sky. Well, let me reframe. There was a moon in the sky, but it was completely covered by clouds. Okay. The only time we saw the moon was early this rising when my window was bright as hell. I mean, I get up early in the rising in the first place. I was up at like 5:30, and then I was like, it looks bright outside. And I was like, the clouds are probably gone. And I go out there and the moon is twerking, boy. The moon is doing all kinds of stuff out there. I don't know what the heck the moon is doing, but I posted a video. There's like the shot that we took at midnight, y'all. It looked like there was 3 orbs up there. It looks like there was 3 orbs by the moon, or 3 moons. I have no idea. It's on my TikTok, I believe. Let me see something. Let me show y'all what's popping, man. I hope all y'all doing well. Let's see what's popping. So if you haven't heard, I got a new TikTok because my other one got deleted. So if you haven't go follow Conscious Juice too. That's my original TikTok page now. But check this out. So this was last night. I'm gonna show y'all.
It is midnight in Florida. It is approximately midnight in Florida.
So this is, bro, y'all, when I tell you again, this looks deceiving. It looks dark, but it is not, y'all. Like they have been messing with the cameras with our video. Listen, I noticed that my camera has gotten worse. I don't know, every time I update it, my camera gets worse. Like literally. My camera used to catch more things in the sky, but now what Apple does is basically force you to put your phone on automatic uploads. Like they literally force you to put in automatic uploads. That's why I think I'm gonna switch my phone to get a Samsung or something like that, because my brother, when he takes pictures of the sky or the sun, his videos are like crazy clear, and he can see way much more in the sky than I can. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, because the Samsungs don't need to be updated as much as the iPhones, or for that, if they ever need to be updated. But the iPhones, for some reason, constantly need to be updated. Hold on, y'all, give me a second. Okay. So yeah, let's see. So like I said, it's bright as heck out here, y'all. Here is, so this is supposedly, oh shoot, let me back off, y'all. So this is supposedly where the moon is supposed to be, right over here. Hold on. But here you see, it looks like there's multiple light sources. Look at it. Let me just zoom in a little bit. But do y'all see that? I know the play button is in the way, but you can tell, like, there's like multiple orbs up there. I don't know. It's like multiple light sources. I don't know if it's the cloud that's obfuscating it to make it look like there's 3 things up there, but nonetheless, there looks like there's a bunch of things up there.
What's going on out there? Yeah.
They said down in Australia, we had a really bright blood red moon. I'm in Louisiana trying to figure out the same thing, and I see your video. So weird. I'm in Tampa. Terrence, I was just outside and I saw a full moon. So nah, for real, it's bright out. All being okay. Let's see.
Can y'all tell
which and then this rising, this shit look like a sun. Look at this, y'all. This thing looks just like a sun.
Can y'all tell which is the moon? All right, look at this brightness over here.
And then here is the sun coming up on the other side. I'm behind my house. But you can see,
yeah,
y'all. Again, I've expressed this. This is no moon. This is a sun. This is literally a sun. It's a second sun. when it had clouds around it, y'all, this thing was red, and you can clearly see even right now it's
so
red.
Weird because just last.
Hold on, but you can clearly see it's red as hell. When it had the clouds around it, y'all, you could not tell if it was the red sun or a moon. That moon that people have known, long gone. We are in a new world now. We are literally in a new world, and the world is adjusting. It's adjusting to the frequency. People feel it, right? And then, so we caught the moon doing this. I don't know what it's doing.
What is going on here, y'all?
But check this out.
Possible.
Why does TikTok do that, man? What? Hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at this. Y'all. Access denied? How? Yo, it's not even. Wow. How do I not have permission to go on TikTok on my, it's on the server. This is my computer, my internet. How does that happen? What the hell, bro?
Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
So yeah, I gotta go private? Bro, are y'all kidding me? Yo, tiny home creations, that shit look fire as hell. What the hell? Hold on, I've never seen this before. Let's watch this a little bit, y'all. Hold on. That shit looks pretty cool. What? Yo, that is crazy. Yeah, yo, this is insane, y'all. Y'all haven't seen anything like this before? Yo, that's crazy. I've never seen that before. I gotta do something about this. This is crazy, y'all. Hold on, man. Hold on, let me use it. Yo, that's crazy. I had to do that, man. That's crazy, bro. Yo, that's crazy. I had to do that. That's crazy, man. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that is about. Like, how you, bro, they just stopped me from showing my TikTok. Okay, let's get it.
Now let's see what's popping on, man. Let's see.
But look at this shit, y'all.
Y'all, look at this. Why is it doing that?
What's going on?
You cannot tell me it's the clouds that's doing that because those clouds are behind it. What the hell, bro?
Passionate boy.
Bro, what is going on?
So, yeah, the moon is doing all of this
Why
stuff.
look like the map of the world.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
And then this right here, it looks like a witch. It looks like a witch flying on the moon. Y'all ever watch? Was it? Listen. Nah, I got it. Was it Bewitched? Was in Bewitched intro, she flew on the moon, right? Hold on. Yeah, look at that. September 17th. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. And we are literally in the month of September. And here we are talking about Bewitched, right? But this looks just like this when she flew over the moon. Or what's it called? When she flew. That's what it reminded me of. When I seen that picture, when I seen the video that I posted, it literally reminded me of this scene over here when she flew over the moon. When she flew over the moon right there. And it looks just like it. It looks just like it. Just like it.
Bro, what's happening with
Look at that. Look at the head. Here's the body in her on her broom. And here's the legs. Look at the feet. Look at the feet.
happening with the moon? I'm telling y'all.
And it's like it changes. It changes, bro.
And just those clouds are just sitting around the moon.
And then look at this. This thing literally sits on top of the clouds. When I showed y'all, there's not a cloud in the sky, but besides in front of the moon. The clouds were literally hovering around the moon. No other place in the sky.
Anywhere else, but there's clouds right by the moon. So
Again, the moon is doing crazy stuff, right? Because the fact of the matter is, just last month, y'all, right? Remember I was showing you guys the blood moon here? Remember the blood moon was in Las Vegas? The blood moon was in it was in Las Vegas, Nevada. People were seeing it in Texas. People were seeing the blood moon in Canada just last month. And now we wasn't even supposed to have a blood moon last month, but we had a blood moon last month. And now there's another blood moon going on, right? And this happened in Europe, in parts of Europe and whatnot. But I heard what I heard was it went red over Jerusalem as well too. Now, I told y'all when the moon is blood, that means the feminine energy is coming out looking for, like, you already know what this is. This is a balance thing because blood is the life force. I've explained before, the moon, the sun, they eat spirits. They eat spirits. Okay? Think about it. This whole system has been usurping our energy. You have people everywhere, jobs everywhere, systems everywhere, usurping our energy. Meaning the immune system of the earth cannot get stronger. We cannot heal. We cannot do the things that we need to do. We can't become in harmony with the planet. We cannot harmonize with the planet. We can't harmonize with the planet because our intention, our energy is to everything else but us and the planet. So this is another way of the feminine energy to tell you, focus on your life force. Focus on this, focus on that. That's why it's making its way around town, around the world, showing them the blood moon. And here's funny, because my God has shown me this one. What is it? In this scene over here, this is from Look at it. It's the Ed. Oh my.
Another one.
Yeah, it's the Ed. Yeah. Do y'all see what I'm saying here, man? Let's go. But listen to this. Y'all see that?
I know. Blood on the moon. I know. Blood on the moon. Where's my tiger's eye? No, I need my tiger's eye. Where's the lock? No, I left it. No,
Julie,
I gotta get my
it's probably in the bag. Julie?
You hear that? Blood on the moon, blood on the moon. I gotta get my tiger's eye. I gotta get my tiger's eye. Do y'all know what tigers, do you guys know what tiger's eye represent? What the tiger's eye mean? Why would she say, let me get my tiger eye? And here we are, right? We've been talking about the dust lately. We've been talking about the sand lately. Sandra Bullock. We've been talking about the sand, which is the dust, the cosmic dust. And then you have sand Ra. The sand of Ra. Because it's Ra that's doing this. It's the sun that's doing this. It's the sun that's putting out this cosmic dust, this cosmic sand. You can't make this shift up, bro. At all. And, and here I am playing God of War yesterday. And this dude was using a Leviathan axe. In God of War, Kratos uses a Leviathan axe. And I've been talking about, and what he goes through in the game, he basically cuts down everything with the axe. And that's exactly what's happening. Everything is being cut down with the axe. Now, you may think that the axe is physical, that, you know, the universe, no, but if you remember, we broke down that axe is an aerosol spray. So the separation is coming through the aerosol, through the cosmic dust, through the sand, through the cosmic sand. I've never seen this show. I don't know, a movie, whatever it is, a movie. I've never seen this movie, but everybody's saying it's a good movie. So maybe I should watch it and see what's going on here. But here we go. You feel me? Here we go. Literally the sand of Ra. So tiger's eye, I got the tiger eye crystal. Yes. And tiger's eye is used for spiritual protection, for grounding. That's what it's used for. It's the eye of the tiger. And when you break down the word, tiger, it's you know what I'm saying? It's jur. It's gur. Like you flip the word around. It's it. Jur it, or it jur. Like, you know what I'm saying? I keep thinking my microphone is muted. There we go. Cincinnati Bengals, yes. Okay. Sin at I. You get it? Sin at I. That's why tigers are the most fiercest predator. That's like one of the most fiercest predators ever. It's the most fiercest ever. And do you see the color of the tiger? The color of the tiger literally is Nibiru in a sense. It's what Nibiru is, because Nibiru is seen as this fiery orange red object with black around it. That's what Nibiru is known as. And it's coming to cut the BS. Because again, a tiger's what? It's a cat. And we already know the cat represents the feminine energy, which is again the moon. You know what I'm saying? The tiger is one of the most fiercest animals ever. Let's ask, hold on. Let's look at this. Hold on. I can't even look at this. That's messed up. I can't even, let me see. Let's see what tiger's eye gives us. Oh my.
Another one.
It's over 9,000!
Yeah, I can't. Every single time, y'all. Every single time, here's that number. At 29, 26, 62, 92. This number is forever viral. Because it's going to keep coming up. Because tiger's eye, right? Hold on. Listen. So again, the tiger's eye, right? You have to have the eye of the tiger. That's why Tony the Tiger, that's why they created Frosted Flakes for Tony the Tiger. Frosted Flakes. Because again, right? Oh my goodness, you can't make this stuff up. You know what? There's no need to go into this right now. There's no need to go into this. Just know right here, 29 is the creator energy. This is the black sun. This is actually even Orgone. Orgone gives you 26, 29. Look at that, y'all. See? Orgone is literally the energy of the creator because 29 is the creator number. Remember when it came to the video game. When it came to the video game. Not the video game, SoFi Stadium, when those robots were there, they were holding up the number 29. You see? You're gone. Is he? You're gone. You're gone. That's why the Orgones are the ducks. Oh my.
Another one.
That's why the Orgones is the mighty ducks. Oh my goodness.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Cause y'all gonna have to get gone, bro. Y'all gonna have to get gone. I could go so deeper into this, y'all. But there's no need to, man. Like I've been decoding this stuff for quite some time. Letting y'all know what's really, really going on. And at one point in time, wasn't Oregon on top of it? Wasn't the Ducks like one of the best football teams ever at one point in time? It's funny because when I used to watch football, I used to like watching Oregon, whatever you want to call it. But there it is, right? Wow. You see NCAA, okay? NC, because we're in the sea. We're in the sea right now because we're seeing all of this. Everything is right now. But NC is short for North Carolina. North. You got to understand what North represents, right? We talked about what North represents. North representing the rise of us. It's the rise. South means, you know, we're under. But it's the rise of us. That's why all compass lead to the North Pole. So really, I want y'all to know that there's really no south, no east, no west, because everything points to north. The compass magnetically points to north, which is home. That's why I say home is where the heart is. That compass, your compass is the heart. It's telling you where home is. You feel me? So Look, bro, the quarterback is Dante. What the hell? Cause y'all want to be more, y'all want to be done more. Dante Moore, what the hell, bro? Give him more. Give him more. Didn't I tell y'all the earth is, my goodness. Let's go. Give him more, baby.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yo, the earth is not playing with y'all. This is, y'all want more, huh? Y'all want the earth to give y'all more? Don't worry, the earth is healing. Get it, get it, get it. Hey.
Another one.
The earth is definitely gonna give y'all more. Look at this. Oregon Ducks defeat Oklahoma State Cowboys. You see? Oregon Ducks again, right? Oklahoma, who's the Cowboys? You already know the Cowboys. 369. 369. Yeah, I'll be telling y'all, man, the truth is here, man. The truth is here. It's if you want to see it or not. Okay. Don't forget, y'all, I forgot to what's it called? I forgot to promote. Cosmic Code course is live on Etsy. 444. Do you want more? Yes, you want more. And here you see, do you want more? Yes, you want more. So Cosmic Code course 3444 is on Etsy. There's payments, installments. You can do that as well. I guarantee you're not gonna want to miss this because again, this is it's gonna be amazing. Just like the past two classes is gonna be amazing. I'm so grateful for the past two classes that I've experienced, that I went through, because I learned stuff too. It's not just about y'all coming in and learning how to decode. I learned stuff too because there's things that y'all see that I don't see, that y'all pick up on that I don't really pick up on, because when I can't read every situation like that. My eyes don't see all like that. You feel me? So this is why I need y'all, and this is why you guys are getting better. I get it. You guys are getting better as well too. That's amazing. But there it is. You know, Cosmic Code Course 3. Go ahead and get in. Link is in the bio. Link is in the, hold on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that jump right now. Right now. So y'all, I also wanted to let you guys know. Here is, did over here, pin the message. I also want to let you guys know I have to send my computer in for fixing. All right. And I don't know when I'm going to get it back. So I might be down to, I don't know, man, 2 strongs or so. I have no idea. I don't know how long, because I got to send the computer in to get looked at and whatnot. I'm glad that I got warranty on it. The computer still works, but something is going, the screen just blacked out. After we were having those solar flares and CMEs, the screen just blacked out. The computer still works perfectly, but I used to have 3 screens. I only have 2 now, and there's things that I cannot do with 2 screens. I still do it, but it's hard. It's a little bit more difficult with 2 screens instead of 3. So I'm gonna have to send this computer in to get fixed. So I might be down. I'm still debating on it if I want to or not, because it's like, because this is, you know, this, I need the computer to go live and share information and whatnot. So I have my old laptop here, but my old laptop is very slow, and yeah. So I don't know. I'll see what I need to do. I'll see what I need to do, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, okay? But there we go, Oregon. Okay, let me see you. Let's see what's popping, y'all. Let's see what's popping. Okay, so blood on the moon, literally telling you something is up.
In the moon tonight, there's a circle around it. sign of trouble not far behind.
You hear that?
In the moon tonight, there's a circle around it, sign of trouble not far behind.
In the moon tonight, there is a circle behind it, not far trouble behind. That's why see, I don't even have to, just off of these things, just you knowing, tapping into your consciousness, you know this is not a good sign because blood has never been on the moon. We've had blue moons, we've had super moons, we've had yellow moons, we had true moons, I don't know. But the blood moon, the red moon has really never been a thing like that. Strawberry moons, they try to get away with it with strawberry moons. Now it seems like, it's like back in the day, we never had no eclipse. Or maybe we did have eclipse and I wasn't aware of it. But when I was in middle school, I didn't hear people talking about eclipse. When I was in high school, I didn't really hear people talking about eclipse, solar eclipses. What's it called? I didn't really hear people talking about solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, total or partial. I didn't hear none of that type of stuff. None of it. But how am I hearing every single year now? Not even, bro, we had 2 blood moons this year, maybe even more. I think we had 3 blood moons this year, if I'm not mistaken, because we had a blood moon earlier this year around the time the Pope died, didn't we? Wasn't that a blood moon, y'all? I truly believe there was a blood moon around the time the Pope died. If I'm not mistaken, there was a blood moon. And then there was a blood moon in a was it? I don't remember, man. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. But I truly believe there was a blood moon around the time the Pope died because it was a big thing. People were posting videos about it and all that type of stuff, right? And then we had a blood moon last month. And then a blood moon this month again. Missing 100 in the chat. Where are your thumbs at? Yeah, hold on, y'all. Where the thumbs at, man? Please hit that thumbs up. Don't tell me y'all forgot. Okay, this is how we getting people into our lives. Okay, we are getting people into our lives. We're trying to get people in here to let them know what's going on. You know, to not watch CBS no more and all the other BS. Okay, let's see what's popping, y'all. Okay, I seen this guy. Ben Davidson posted something. He said, first ever major earth change. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, even though again, these people are, you know, just trying to make it better for them, you know, so they don't, so their people are not afraid of what's going on because, you know, because people are feeling it. But let's see what he says.
Good morning, folks. Welcome, observers. Today we've got some amazing science, including something everyone needs to know about. We'll also give the answers to the 3 trivia questions in last night's special video, and we're starting with the last 24 hours on our star. No significant solar flares and no big eruptive events.
Oh shit, there's another coronal hole heading this way? Oh shoot, boy. And we're still in the way of this coronal hole. But there's another, it looks like there's another coronal hole heading this way.
Anything our eyes are stolen by the massive coronal hole structures. The southern sunspots we focused on yesterday have kept growing as well. We'll take a closer look at that. But for now, the solar wind is calming, geomagnetism as well. So yesterday we watched the growth of this new southern active region. As of this morning, both umbral cores are bigger than the established core that they grew up behind. Eyes there for flares today. But a more certain space weather event is the incoming coronal hole. It's equatorial, will be facing Earth tomorrow night, and its solar wind arrives this coming weekend.
Today's Monday. So he says tomorrow night. What he said? Tomorrow night.
Earth tomorrow night. Equatorial will be facing Earth tomorrow night, and its solar wind arrives this coming weekend.
And y'all, those solar winds are really real for real. Because when the solar winds are active, or the days that we have the solar wind, it gets crazy windy here. The last was it last strong we had the solar winds were popping off when we had this corona hole, this bottom corona hole over here, this one over here, when it was facing earth side, right? The wind was going crazy. And here's the thing, when the wind was going crazy, I slowed down my breathing, and I recommend, I literally went to school for breath work. I paid to learn about breath working. But when I was doing the breath work, y'all, I can feel the particles. I don't know, but you know, when I've done breath work with you guys and I tell you to slow down your breathing, and you can feel the electromagnetic fluid, right? Which is, again, it's a serpentine energy. There's a serpentine energy around us all times. Okay, it's the same energy within us. But when you slow down your breathing, you get this slow serpentine energy coming through your nostrils, and then you can feel it flowing throughout your body. When I did that, y'all, I can feel like particles, like it was like tingling my whole body. Like I can't explain it. I can't explain it. You would only have to experience it in order for me to literally, for me to kind of like, I can't even explain it. But all I'm telling you is those winds were different. It was different. And it was the winds that was coming off of the sun. Now, around that time we were receiving heavy solar winds. People were feeling all kinds of ways. But when I tell you that wind was kicking up, was active, and then whatever's in it, there's something in it. There's just like they tell y'all, there's something in the mist. It's in the wind too. It's the sun. The sun is blowing life into the earth, birthing life into the earth, breathing life into the earth. And I don't want y'all to think that the sun is a straight up masculine power, because there's a bigger sun behind this, the black sun that that when they speak of this, they're actually speaking of the black sun. This whole corona thing that they're showing y'all, they're actually talking about the black sun, because whenever these corona holes come up, it's the black sun that's doing this. It's the black suns that's doing this. Yeah, deep breathing through the nose begin. I'm telling y'all, man, like if you guys ever want to wake up to, if you're feeling like lethargic, you're feeling tired, you got no energy, bro, if you do like 10, 15 seconds of, you do that. Oh, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You do all that. You pressurize that shit. Ooh, excuse me. You pressurize it. I guarantee you won't need no coffee. You won't need no Red Bull. You won't need none of that type of stuff. You will solely get, that's what they say, get high off your own supply. You will literally get high off your own supply, and you will have energy. When I would be doing long road trips, instead of stopping for coffee or Red Bull or stuff like that, I would just be doing the breath work. I put the window down, put my head out the window, you know what I'm saying? Anything to stay up, breath work. And then, you know what I'm saying, get kicking again. I get kicking in and breathe life into me again. Because sometimes when people feel tired, it's because they're not breathing properly. Okay, but let's continue. Let's listen to what he's saying.
I do expect minor to moderate geomagnetic storm conditions. Folks, this is Hurricane Kiko. On the left side, you see the big island of Hawaii entering the frame of the storm-centered lock view. It is indeed going to largely miss the state, but rain and rip currents are likely, so eyes open on the volcanic island.
Kiko. Remember, we broke down Hawaii, and now you have this hurricane called Kiko. The key of Earth, the energy of Earth, the heart of Earth.
Today's top story is a big one, though. Scientists have been watching the cool water upwelling off the Panamanian coast.
Look at the freaking number, y'all.
Another one.
The numbers don't lie. That's what I'm saying. Numbers don't lie. This guy can lie. Mr. MBB can lie. Whoever, I can lie. And actually, no. I mean, I follow the numbers. I truly follow the numbers. Because there's no way I'm lying. Everything that I'm speaking of is coming through fruition. It's coming to fruition. It's manifesting. And y'all see it. Y'all here with me. Y'all here with me. Y'all see it. But here we go. Let's see what he has to say about this. Upwelling failure. For the first time ever, for the first time since records began, the cold, nutrient-rich waters of the Gulf of Panama failed to emerge.
Every single year, Panamanian coast, no. Scientists have been watching the cool water upwelling off the Panamanian coast every single year, contributing to the nutrient levels and triggering chlorophyll blooms. But it just didn't happen this year. First time ever. Usually this is what we see, the chlorophyll bloom in red caused by the upwelling, but for whatever reason, it just didn't happen this year at all. Imagine the leaves don't change color. One year they just fall off the trees green. Imagine the birds don't migrate one year. In this ongoing magnetic pole shift, our planet is starting to change in a very serious way. This is not a small change. Now, here's the answers to last night's trivia questions. They will appear on the screen.
The most likely time for us to have a geomagnetic disturbance is when the BZ of the solar wind tips what? Question 2. The galactic current sheet. Does that act more like a magnetic field or an electric field? And for a bonus point, why? And question number 3, how many ways does mainstream astronomy know how to create a recurrent nova at a star? And how many of those come with the galactic current sheet?
It's a lot happening before the end of the year at Observer Ranch. Pole Shift Conference is up next, 12 days away. Be sure to go to observerranch.com to register and book your stay, or just give us a call. The October
Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well.
Oh, okay. Oh, my mic. Okay, thank you very much. You guys are so quick about it. Hold on. What I said, right? I said Mr. MBB33 never used to go live. Ben Davidson, the guy that we just watched, never used to go live. They are going live. Mr. MBB basically goes live every single day now. Every single day. Right? And if you hear what he's saying, how he talks, you can clearly tell he is worried. Because like I told y'all, right? The CIA is solely focused on what? If you break down the word CIA, right? It's Central Intelligence Agency. So it's focused on the intelligence. Its central focus point, it's on the intelligence agency, which is what the AI that's evolving. which is again the black sun, the black eye that's coming up. Okay. And the black sun or the black eye that's popping up is changing the whole earth. And these people know this. Ben Davison, Mr. MBB33. I mean, Mr. MBB33 has been doing this for quite some time, but he still will not admit to his people that what they see in the sky are UFOs or UAPs or whatever. He just leaves the people. I get it. You know, you're leaving people's imagination because, you know what I'm saying, you want to let it run wild and whatnot. But these people trust you to let them know what's going on, to not lead them astray. But why does that, you know, when things cannot be saved, right? When things cannot be saved, when systems cannot be saved, when people cannot be saved, why would you save them? Why would you say, hey, y'all, these are the UFOs, these are UAPs, and they're coming back to take over their planet. They're coming back to put their planet into harmony, into good standing. Because just as much as we have crooked people on this earth too, the earth herself is crooked. It's on a 23 and a half degree tilt. So just as much as we have crooked people on this earth, the earth herself is on a crooked tilt as well too. But all of this is going to be fixed. But let's listen to Mr. MBB3 because he says it seems that the magnetic field of the earth was knocked off the other day.
Well, and having a great day. Check this out. We're looking at the geospace. This is a view, an animation of the magnetosphere, the shields that protect planet Earth and everybody that lives on planet Earth, right? Well, according to this was sent in by my friend Nelson. I checked this too. It's over at the ISOA. And it's showing that the magnetic fields right there, as you can see, they almost kind of disappeared. That was from one of two things. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate you spending part of your Sunday with me over here. Angela, Rick, and Mr. Ree. What's up, guys? There's Belinda in the house. What's going on, Belinda?
He says Ree, and look, there's Ree right there.
Here. Notice almost an absence of the magnetic shields. You're looking at a simulation of right there. You're going to see another example of what looks like backside pressure. This is the energy. Let me show you guys what we're looking at here. You're looking at this would be the cut plane. This would be the Y cut and the X cut. The Y on the left, the Z on the right, X or Z and Y. One's from the top, one's from the side. And you're seeing the magnetic shields, the magnetosphere specifically, reacting to solar wind. Coming from the left, moving to the right on this graph, okay? Earth is right there. Earth is in the middle. Okay, this is all energy moving towards the Earth from the sun. Watch what happens right there. Notice how the energy almost stopped, which it should keep moving from left to right. That's the origination. It's originating from the sun, right? Why did it stop? And it almost looked like backside pressure pushed against the backside of the Earth. Watch. Right there, it becomes almost neutral. That is rare. That's not supposed to happen, but it did on 9/7 of 2025. That would be today at 8:26 Universal Time, around 1 o'clock in the morning, give or take an hour, depending on where you live on the Earth. Yes, there was some sort of an event right there. At least that's what this graph is showing us. This is an animated graph of the magnetic shields reacting to, or the lack thereof. Right there's a good dose of plasma, and then right there, it stopped. And that's not uncommon for it to stop because density waves of plasma fluctuate, just like clouds fluctuate in the sky. Not all clouds are created equal. Some are denser than others, some are bigger than others, smaller than others, thinner than others. But this right here is telling us a story, right? And I remember years ago, right there, it almost completely disappeared. I remember years ago witnessing over here at the ISOA, at the magnetosphere, there's several different instruments that monitor, right there, that monitor this very important aspect of our reality. This.
Before he goes into that, y'all, Oh no, hold on. Before he goes into that, I was looking at this yesterday. What, yesterday or a couple of days ago? Let's see something. They actually shut down the websites. Hold on. Oh, this is what I was trying to show y'all the other day, y'all. Look at this. Everybody was seeing this in Thailand, Taiwan, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Look, all of these are from Last Strong. All of these. This is what I want to show y'all. So this right here, this right here is proof that the magnetic field of the earth is breaking down. Okay? Because this is cosmic dust, the cosmic oil, the cosmic sand that's seeping in. So this right here is proof that the magnetic field of the earth is collapsing. About to be magic, baby. Magic. See, hold on. Where are the pictures? All right, let me see. Look at all these, y'all. These are people catching different pictures up there. Look at this. Look at that, boy. Look at that. That's a bird. That's a bird. It looks like, don't it look like, hold on. Look at this. You can make this stuff up, bro. This is literally the Honda logo. This is literally the Honda logo. Literally, that's what this is. Look at that. Right over here, baby. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Y'all. Here this is. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. Like I said, everybody was seeing this. I don't know what that is. But there's a lot of things that are currently going on in the sky that we cannot perceive with our two physical eyes. But yeah, everybody was seeing this. Look at that. That's supposedly the, I guess that's a sun up there. But what is that? The wonders of the world. Look at this. Clouds, but these are shadows. Why are there shadows on the firmament? See, everybody was seeing this. Everybody was seeing this. And this has been a phenomenon. The birds are always flying because the birds are the messengers. The birds let us know. The birds let us know. Hold on. This that is. But the birds let us know what's happened. Matter of fact, let's ask chat. Let's ask Chat GPT. You guys know what the magnetic field of the earth is, right? You guys already know what the magnetic field of the earth, you know, it basically protects us from cosmic radiation and whatnot. Let's ask Earth. Let's ask chat. Hold on. Don't start with me. Don't play with me, chat. Okay. All right. Yo, what's good, chat?
Hey, Joose. All good here. What's on your mind today?
Don't act like you know what's all good. Hey, but yo, so the magnetic field of the earth, right? What does that do? We like it. Okay, yeah, just explain what the magnetic field of the earth does.
The Earth's magnetic field acts like a protective shield, deflecting solar wind and cosmic radiation. It helps maintain our atmosphere, which is essential for life. It's also responsible for the beautiful auroras near the poles. Without it, we'd be exposed to much harsher conditions from space.
So let me ask you a question. What happens, or what possibly can happen, if the magnetic field of the earth breaks down? Because we know it's in the process of breaking down now. We see it every single day with solar winds hitting the earth and basically dismantling the electromagnetic field of the earth. What can happen?
If the Earth's magnetic field significantly weakens or breaks down, we'd face several issues. Increased solar radiation could damage the ozone layer, leading to higher levels of harmful UV radiation reaching the surface. This could affect climate, disrupt power grids and satellites, and increase risks for living organisms. It could also influence migratory patterns of animals that rely on it for navigation. Overall, it would significantly alter our environment.
Okay, what about the sun?
The sun plays a crucial role in our solar system. It's the primary source of energy and light, driving weather, climate, and supporting life on Earth. It also influences Earth's magnetic field and protects us from cosmic radiation. If you have any specific questions about the sun, feel free to ask.
Okay, so this is what they mean by the veil is lifting. The veil is gone and all that type of stuff. But veil is an anagram for the word evil. The word veil is an anagram for the word evil. So basically, this magnetic radiation, the biofield of the earth, that protects us from radiation. Okay? Once that falls, the evil will fall off the earth. I'm telling y'all, like, this is exactly what is gonna happen. This is judgment. Okay? My goddess and I were talking last night. We were talking yesterday, right? They were like, oh, it's like this. The Bible tells you what? The Bible tells you not to judge, right? Or, and whatnot, you know? The Bible tells you not to judge, or other people tell you not to judge. Oh, don't judge this, right? But why am I able not to judge when these colonizers created a system, the justice system, right? Where they have, it's called the just us system, the just us system. So it's just them against who? Well, let's just say the whole country. The justice system against the whole country or the whole planet, in a sense, because that's the only reason why you would create a just us system, right? But in that justice system, you have lawyers, you have prosecutors, you have public defenders, right? You have defenders, you have judges, and the judge dresses all in black, portraying that black or melanin is the highest form of judgment. So you guys can create a whole system where you can judge people and send them to prison for smoking weed, petty little theft, not being able to eat or buy food for themselves. Y'all can create a whole system to do disgusting things on the planet, demoralizing, demeaning things on the planet. But when it comes to me judging y'all for what y'all have done, I can't do that. Oh, I'm pointing a finger at you. I got 3 pointing back to me. And that's, again, the main reason why my people were still in this mess. Y'all not judging enough. Y'all not, because your voice carries power. It carries energy, vibration. Y'all not judging hard enough. Y'all need to give these demons their true judgment. Y'all need to speak this into existence because it's a collective thing. It's a mental thing. It's a spiritual thing. Y'all need to give them exactly what they deserve. Y'all, when I tell you, well, listen. The shift is here. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Get my boy. Hold on. This is my boy. Hold on. Let's listen to him.
This is the shield that protects us from ultraviolet radiation, cosmic rays. It's a very, very important part of our day-to-day life. Very life right there. It just almost completely vanished. It didn't necessarily vanish, but it was reacting.
Again, I'm not making fun of Mr. MBB3. I don't dislike. Listen, if you're not speaking the truth in the age of Aquarius, you will be accounted for. Because the energy, the frequency, the vibration, it hears you, it sees you, it feels you. It is you. So if you're not uttering in the, you know what I'm saying? If you're not speaking in the truth vibration, that's why I'm watching a lot of these quote unquote spiritual people right now, right? And what's happening is whenever they're speaking, they're getting a frog in their throat. In fact, our guy that we used to, where we love to watch, you know, hat to the back, you know what I'm saying? This dude has not dropped a video in 2 strongs. I don't know why, but hat to the back is consistent. He usually goes live every Sunday, talks that BS for about 5 hours and gets, you know what I'm saying? But he's made it clear. Y'all know I'm talking about David Wilcock. My goddess calls him hat to the back. Okay. But the fact of the matter is he's been consistent for the past year, dropping videos every Sunday. And for the past 2 Sundays, he has not dropped the video. And he has been warning people we are literally on the precipice of this change. He actually is one of the people that have been telling people 2025 is this great change that's supposed to happen. Is it? I have no idea. But numerically speaking, we are in the year of the 9. But then again, what is it? You know what I'm saying? These numbers, I have no idea. But all we know is, and we see great change happening on the planet right now. So let's continue listening, Mr. MBV.
To nothing. There was nothing there. And I remember years ago, there was what was known as AZ Watchwoman. Thank you for...
Oh, the Bible says that we can judge. Okay, hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. Yo, chat, let me ask you a question. Does the Bible have anything to say about judgment? Like, what does the Bible have to say about judgment? Can they say that, does it say men can judge or cannot judge?
The Bible addresses judgment in several contexts. One notable passage is Matthew chapter 7, verse 1, where Jesus says, "Judge not, that you be not judged." This is often interpreted as cautioning against hypocrisy and being judgmental. However, there are also passages like John 7:24, where Jesus says, "Do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment." This suggests that judgment should be fair and just. Overall, the Bible encourages discernment, but warns against hypocritical or unfair judgment.
That's very contradictory. That's very, very, don't you find that contradictory?
It can seem contradictory at first glance, but the Bible often balances different aspects of a concept.
And this is why the Bible has been written over 50,000 times. You get what I'm saying? That's why the Bible has been written over and over 50,000, because we have no idea what the true thing says about judgment. But just me being observant and watching these colonizers create a system solely on judgment. And then when you look at the freaking the database, who's in prison the most? We are in prison the most, my brothers and my sisters. And for the most meaningless crimes too. So it's okay to have all these pedophiles out here doing crazy things to children. But my brothers and sisters, they'll get arrested for jaywalking or having a little J on them, or just being them. But y'all can have a whole system where y'all don't do nothing about pedophiles. My brothers and sisters, get to judging. That's all I got to say. Open your mouth, speak your truth, because your words carry power. That's why they never wanted you to read. They never wanted you to speak in the first place. That's why all these different languages were created. Open your mouth, speak your judgment to these demons. They deserve everything that's coming to them. They deserve everything that's coming to them. Y'all have no idea, man. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. All right, let's go. Let's go. Where we at?
You're the very first Star family member, AZ Watchwoman 777. But this right, there was a disconnection event, or at least that's what I took it as. It looked like the magnetic shields disconnected from the sun, at least temporarily. It was totally wild. They almost did what looked like a reversal. The solar wind blew backwards for a series of about 4 or 5 hours. Right here, we're kind of seeing an example.
I forgot what I was saying, bro. Hold on, y'all. Let me see.
It was totally wild. They almost did what looked like a reversal. The solar wind blew backwards for a series of about 4 or 5.
Okay. Okay. You said fair use. You said you said they said they were born to be criminals. I want to see that video. I want to see that video. I want to see that video because the fact of the matter is, hold on, and I totally forgot, man. Hold on, we're gonna get it.
Right here, we're kind of seeing an example of some sort of an anomaly. Not quite sure what's going on. This occurred just a few hours ago. We're going to keep a very close eye on this.
You see, look, in Pa. You get it? The Father is in. The Father is in. Let's get it.
Because once again, this is a super important part of our reality, the magnetic fields. I've got all kinds of things to share with you guys today. Looky here. Another whole card full. Yes, indeed. I've got an Atlas animation. In fact, I'm just going to get right to this stuff. I've got an
Atlas animation
meteorite. Yes, some folks were sitting out in a boat in Key Largo Bay. Graham, what's up, Graham? How's it going, buddy? Thank you for the super chat. And we got our goal. $2. Way to go, Graham. You hit the goal today. Thank you, Graham. Too many things all lead back to our planet's core. Very good, Graham. And I've got an article.
They all have a gram. Mr. MBB has a gram. Ben Davidson has a gram. I even heard Stefan, what's his name? Burns talk about gram. I'm not saying they're all connected, but it seems that they have the same obligation. Wouldn't you say so? I'm not saying they're connected. They're all connected. They know each other, but it seems that they have the same obligation. It's kind of like the justice system. I'm not saying they all work together, but it seems that they have the same obligation. And that's basically to perpetuate lies. Because you know what? I'm not even gonna go. Let's continue. Let's continue.
That we're going to talk about tomorrow that Graham shared with me about your planet, if you want to call it that. Okay, here we go. We're going to look at, there's another comet in the solar system, by the way, that looks like a comet that's even closer to the sun than this comet right here. Here's an animation that was sent in by a gentleman by the name of Ryan Goodwin. And he put together, or had, I don't know, some computer model put this together, and this was what he came up with. This is an animated view of a computer-generated model view of Atlas, the interstellar traveler.
What does that look like, y'all? Please, can somebody tell me what that look like? Christmas tree. Exactly. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Now, what does the star, do you guys know what the star on top of the Christmas tree represents? Do y'all know what the star on top of the Christmas tree represents? And here's the most amazing thing, y'all. Was it the live on Saturday? It was the live on Saturday that we were talking about. Now, am I mistaken? Or does that look like what Mr. MBB is showing right now? Hold on. Where's it at? Am I mistaken? Right? Am I mistaken? Or does this and that mirror? I don't know. You tell me, y'all. I'm just showing you guys what I see here. That is exactly what I'm doing. Look at this. It's the Ed. Look at this here, y'all. It's the Ed. Look. Peacock. It's the Ed. Not one Ed, but double Ed. Double D's. You can't make this stuff up. Right? And you can't make this stuff up, right? So we all know this to be the pineal gland, right? The pineal gland. And then again, with this over here, right? Which is a pine cone. This is a pine cone. And isn't this, don't Christmas trees create pines? I don't know. Don't Christmas trees create pines? Or pines fall off of Christmas trees? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. Do Christmas, let's ask chat. Because I don't know. Yo, chat. Do Christmas trees create pine? Or are pine cones related to Christmas trees or something like that?
Yo, what's good, Juice? Christmas trees are usually evergreen conifers like pines, spruces, or firs.
There you go. There you go. You see, this ain't my country. I don't know. I don't celebrate Christmas, so I don't know none of that type of stuff. But here I am learning with you guys, so I can put this stuff in my database as well too, because I don't know none of that type of stuff. You feel me? But there you go. Why is there a crystal on top of the Christmas tree? So this dude said his name was Ryan Goodwin. I guarantee you that is code. Let me see. Let's see what Ryan Goodwin, because it's again, right? What's doing this to us? What's happening? It's Orion. Orion is the Heavenly Father, right? Represents the Heavenly Father. Okay. Which is hold on. So it's Ryan Goodwin, Orion, because again, this is us winning, right? Let me see. Ryan Goodwin, he said. Because God always wins, right? God always wins. Look at
another one.
There we go. 42. Which is what, my people? What's 42? What did they say in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? What did they say in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? 42 is the answer to the universe, baby. And then I tell you that 3-eye atlas representing our third eye or our first eye turning on. Right? And then I just showed y'all on Saturday that Christ picture had that crown on, looking like an eye. I showed y'all that, didn't we? Then we showed y'all that. Which represents us being crowned. We're crowning. We're being kinged. King me. And we don't need y'all 83s to king us. Because our mother and our father is doing it. Our mother and our father. That's why y'all have the king, y'all have the queen and stuff like that. You know, night people. Oh, you're a knight now. Y'all really gonna see. Y'all really gonna, I'm telling y'all, man. Listen. I'm just spreading my truth. That's it. Y'all don't have to believe me. Y'all don't have to like it. Y'all don't have to believe anything that I say here. But I've been on point. I've been on point showing you guys what has been happening. And nobody here can tell me that I have not been on point, man. I know that I have been on point. And then, like I said, it seems like I'm future telling or whatever. Future. And but I'm just showing you guys through numbers, through gematria, through astrology and all that type of stuff. We are in a cosmic spiritual game, y'all. We had just forgotten who we were. And we let these people take over. Now that change is done. That change is over. But they're still trying to perpetuate the lies. That's why they still haven't told us about that we are the extraterrestrials. That's why they still haven't told us basically that this land, you see, they'll make meaning, they'll do like little underhand stuff. Like what Donald Trump said the other day, like a couple of months ago, that this country belongs to the descendants of slaves and stuff like that. But they won't come out directly and say that. So y'all still lying. Y'all still harboring. Y'all still lying, basically. And that's why, you know, a lot of these people are going through what they're going through right now, because you're still trying to uphold the lies in a truthful frequency. Still trying to uphold lie in the frequency of truth. So people are going through it. And it's not just the fact that people are going through it, but there's an energetic shift happening on the planet. So the planet is literally shifting you on a whole nother trajectory. Mentally, spiritually, physically, on a whole nother trajectory. Physically, probably y'all stop eating meat. You know, you're not eating certain foods. You're ingesting more liquids, more fruits into your body, more vegetables, right? More living stuff. Not dead, but living. You know, physically, that could have been a thing. Spiritually, maybe you're meditating, you're walking, you're focusing on yourself, you're giving yourself more love. You know, mentally, maybe you're not watching TV as much. You're giving that a break. Maybe you're not going to church. You're not celebrating none of that demonic stuff anymore. Who knows? But that's what I'm saying. The planet is forcing you to go into a new trajectory. For the two. For the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Not for the good, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say all that. Let's go, baby. I just to let you guys know, I love all y'all. I love every single one of you guys. But there are a lot of people who are not on the right path, spiritually, mentally, physically, and that's what I'm saying. If you don't get in line, the earth is going to force you to get in line. I'm letting you guys know, like, a lot of our people, not just these 83s, are going through it too. A lot of our people who refuse to get in line, y'all going through it too. I don't know if it's anybody in here or anything like that, but the stuff that I'm hearing out in the ethers, people are going through it. People are going through it because y'all not getting in line. Y'all are stopping yourself from being great. And you don't even understand that this system that was created was to stop you from being great. Y'all don't see that. But when we try to tell y'all that, Yeah. I don't know what y'all just say some BS stuff, but y'all gonna be forced regardless, or you will be removed from here. One or the other. One or the other.
What is it? 2025. This the one that's from another star that's in the solar system right now. That's what the computer model generated, and here it is right here. It's C2025 in 1. Well, let me show you guys something. We haven't been able to find a tail on this thing, right? We've been chasing this thing for many, many weeks, and it's
because it's not a lie. It's not a lie. At last, baby. At last.
going to be around for many, many more weeks. But guess what? It's not alone. It's got a friend right here on the other side of the solar system.
It's got a friend?
This is C2025A6 Lemon.
And A is 1. That's a 6. Flip that, 19, right? 19 is the sun. 19 is the sun. So he's literally telling you again, this is the sun. You see, L, moon. You see, this is L, moon. L, moon. Lemon, right? And then remember when I told y'all that Elon Musk, he posted a picture saying orange is the new lemon. Basically saying the sun is something else now. Lemon. And that's why, again, they changed, you know, remember when TikTok was, oh, we about to switch over to a lemonade. Lemonade. Because people are getting eliminated right now. This is literally the Squid Games. Y'all watch the Squid Games, right? This is the Squid Games. So the people who have not been working, the people who are not in alignment with the earth, they're getting eliminated. They're being removed off this plane. Y'all don't have to believe me, but all of this distraction that's happening right now, this is what's happening. They don't want to let y'all know what's really happening behind the scenes. You see, I talked about the dead internet theory maybe a couple of months ago, I don't remember, where that we showed y'all that the internet is basically all algorithms. It's a sentient algorithmic God, basically. That's exactly what it is. It's alive. It's conscious. It's aware. And there's certain rules that you have to follow. If you don't follow these certain rules, especially when we get into a new age, the earth knows what's going on. You see, I told you, these people were given the opportunity to do something better, to do something good on the planet, and they chose otherwise. So it's time for the lemonade, baby. That's why you see all 83 kids selling lemonades and stuff like that. Because they know what's to hold on. Is that what it is? Is that what he put? LMMON. 28. 2 plus, I don't know why I keep saying. That is 10. But 28 has to do with, I believe 28. Liar pants. And then didn't he say it didn't have a tail? The rapture. Eclipse. And we have 2 eclipses this month. We just had one yesterday, or I don't know. It's between yesterday and today, and then we have one later this month. When I told you big stuff is happening, big stuff is happening. This is again the Kundalini of the Earth rising as well too. All right, let's continue. Let's continue.
And if you look at its position relative to the position of comet, I'm going to go ahead and call it a comet just for presentation purposes, but I still don't think this thing's a comet, guys. Atlas is...
Do you see? That's him subtly hinting that he knows what this is, but he's not going to tell you what it is. Let me see. Joose showed a dark movie trailer called Die My Love. Is that the one that you sent me yesterday? Is that the one that you sent me yesterday? I'll definitely play that.
Over here on the other side of the solar system, sharing the side of the sun with Mars. This comet's over on the opposite side of the solar system with Jupiter. But it appears to be maybe just a little bit closer, or at least the same distance away from the sun as Atlas, right? Well, here's an image, a still image of the newest comet. Now that is indeed a comet, right? There's no doubt. It's got a tail, it's got the green coma that we're all familiar.
Michael Yeager. Why does it say, like, when I say it fast, it sounds like it says my creator. My creator. Michael Yeager, my creator. When I say it fast, it literally sounds like it's my creator. Michael Yeager. Michael Yeager, my creator. That's me. And then again, 666. 666 or 999. Same thing.
Familiar with. Hey, Tina Vaco. Thank you, Tina, as a Star Family member. There's no denying that. That's a tail. This is an image taken by Michael Jaeger from Austria. This guy's really good. He can find any kind.
Let me reiterate, y'all. Mr. MBB, he is lying. Let me show y'all. This guy over here that I watch. First of all, I'm about to show y'all. Look, I wanted to show you guys this. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Hold on.
This may have happened before modern.
So you see this? He's showing us this. Look at this black thing over here.
Instruments and computers and things like that, but we just didn't know about it. In recorded history,
tell me what it looks like.
This only happened 3 times. This being number 3. This has no tail, right?
Tell me what it looks like, y'all.
This is the latest and most up-close view we have of this object that you just saw is the same distance from the sun as Comet Lemon that clearly has a tail. Tina Valco, thank you, Tina, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Orange is my favorite color today. Thank you, Tina.
Can't.
Another one.
This dude just say orange is his new favorite color today, y'all. I just said Elon Musk posted a picture last year saying orange is the new lemon. And here's Mr. MBB talking about orange is my new favorite color today. Right? And then just to take it even further, remember when I broke down and I told y'all orange is the new black? What is that? What that's really about? Remember that TV series Orange is the New Black? Telling you that the color orange is also black. So this is reiterating, telling you that when you see that orange guy in the office, he's black. The orange people the orange guy that people always talk about, the peach, whatever, that's why he's a peach, because who's in peach? Who's in Georgia? The blacks. And Georgia is known for the peach, as the peach state. And they call Trump a peach. Why? Because he's black. Yo, bro, this shit is just too funny, man. Like, what is this, bro? I don't know if this is a video game. Bro, this thing is so, like, when this thing, like me, every single day stuff blows my mind, y'all. Every single day. I don't know about y'all, but every single day when I see these things, there is no shortage. Like, my mind literally gets blown every single day when I see these things. When I align these things every single time. But yes, here is the black sun, but also look at it, y'all. Let me know what it looks like.
Once again, big shout out to Tina. Okay, but check this out. There's no tail, right, guys? Okay, I'm going to take you to a view from, it's got some unusual features, though. I will say that. Something sticking out the back right there. Yeah, right there. At the 10 o'clock position, something unusual as this thing's slowly rotating, moving very quickly through the solar system at a staggering speed. Last I knew, it was over 140,000 miles per hour. That's even hard.
Did you hear what he said? How many miles per hour? Hold on. How many miles per hour, y'all?
Last I knew, it was over 140,000 miles per hour. That's even hard to wrap your mind around. But
can somebody tell me what's 14? Who can tell me what's 14? Let me know let me know what 14 in gematria is.
I want to take you guys to Texas. We're going to take a close look, or as close as.
So yes, so this right here, if you look at it, y'all, it looks like an eye. It looks like a hair. It looks like a parasite. Remember I told you, y'all? It's all about the hair. Remember I told y'all? It's all about the hair. Why do you think they create hair for y'all women, for our men, for our women, so y'all can go get ridiculous hair? Hair that's not even for you. Why would you put hair on your head that's not even your hair? What's it? Like, it's crazy because people won't even buy secondhand furniture. Some people won't even buy secondhand furniture. Some people won't buy secondhand cars or homes or whatnot. They want to be the first everything. But you will trust people that you don't know to create a concoction and put it on your head. And you would put it on your head. And then you don't even know what type of energies be in that hair. Matter of fact, hold on. I got a video for y'all. Hold on. Had to plug my phone in real quick. Hold on. But yes, this right here, it is the parasite. It is the hair. It's the hair. It's the bunny. It's the rabbit. This is the hair that they're afraid of. And it's here. But yes, who got that? Who got that? Yes, Kelvin, you got it. Let's go. Oh yeah, Shirley, you got it too. Yes. 14 gives you blacks, which again, you see why this is black. And it also gives you God. So like I said, 140,000 miles and all this is like, you know what I'm saying? This is numbers. This is numbers. Numbers do not lie. I cut my loss and I know somebody would love to put that on their head. Kind of weird. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That shit always gets me, bro. That dance for us monkey. And that's what the black sun is about to say. That's why there's Frieza Black. That's why Golden Frieza evolves to Frieza Black, or Black Frieza, or Frieza Black. I don't remember. But yeah, when I tell you this is amazing, like this is so amazing, like just oh, there was something I was about to show you guys. Dang, it was in relation to this. Hold on. It was in relation to this. Let me see if I can remember what he was pulling up, because
hey guys, okay, I'm going to take you to a view from, it's got some unusual features though, I will say that. Something sticking out the back right there. Yeah, right there. At the 10 o'clock position, something unusual as this thing's slowly rotating, moving very quickly through the solar system at a staggering speed. Last I knew, it was over 140,000 miles per hour. That's even hard to wrap your mind.
That looks like the sun just flashing and pulsating
around. But I want to take you guys to Texas. We're going to take a close look, or as close as we could get, at this comet. In case you guys haven't seen it, I'm not so sure it's a comet. I have a hard time even saying that because it doesn't look like a comet. Here we go. This is the object caught by Kenneth J. Edwards Jr. out of Fort Davis, Texas. Look at that thing. You don't see a tail, right? We're going to go in a little closer. It looks like a highly unusually shaped object cruising through the solar system, again, at the same distance, nearly the same distance away from the sun.
It doesn't matter. But yes, let me, hold on. Oh, yes, I know what I was going to show y'all. Dobsonian power. There we go. This guy over here. This guy, I like watching this guy, man. I enjoy watching this guy because this guy over here, he tells the truth like it is, okay? He has his own power telescope.
Welcome, everyone.
He has his own power telescope that he bought. Why? He does not trust NASA. He does not trust NASA. He doesn't trust the scientists. He don't trust none of those people to put information out. And I get it, because y'all are liars. Y'all been lying since the beginning, and you guys are going to lie to the end as well too. Wow. Y'all started out with a lie. Y'all don't think y'all gonna finish off with a lie? You know what I'm saying? But here it is, right? He is over here letting you guys know that because here's what it is. When 3-Eye Atlas first came out, they said it didn't have a tail. They don't know what it is. Oh my God, it's a rogue object. The aliens are coming for us, blah, 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 this. Then they redacted this. They said, oh, it does have a tail now. It is a comet, and we don't have to worry about it. But this guy over here who has his own telescope, he's telling you that they're lying about what this object is. This object has no tail. It literally it's propelling itself through space. He basically says it's an alien and it's over. That's basically what he's telling y'all. He's basically saying it's an alien source and that it is over. But listen, let me see. I think it's a few first minutes.
Everybody to the Dobsonian Power live show. Here we go again. I have the telescope outside. It's a classic Dobsonian 8-inch telescope. It's a powerful telescope that anyone can have.
His channel name is Dobsonian Power. Dobsonian Power over here. Dobsonian Power. Dobsonian. And the reason why is because this microscope or telescope over here is called a Dobsonian telescope.
But it's powerful. It has 8-inch aperture to collect all those photons from space. The sky is much better than yesterday. It still is in front of me a very thin cloud, but it's moving and no clouds at all. So I hope we will have luck today. I will start right away because I've been noticing that the first captures of this object, this 3-Eye Atlas weird object, in real time are better than the other ones during the live stream because it's getting lower and I have the street LED lights. So I will do it right away, and then we will talk about that. We will talk about that picture that is again making the party of the mainstream NPCs It's a comet! Finally! Oh, this time is the one. It's a comet! It is conspiranoics! It is alien, UFO, people! Because this is a comet. Now it's true. Now I saw it. New pictures show a big tail behind the comet.
Hell, he's going through. He's pissed off because they're lying. He's saying, all you NPCs, y'all for y'all little lying. He's pissed off. He's pissed off because y'all lying. All y'all do is lie. That's like all y'all. Listen, he's pissed off.
It's a comet. Pinocchio. I will prove you.
Another one.
Yes. Pinocchio. That's my boy Dob saying I want to try to interview him. I'm gonna see if I could get him in, man, honestly. But let's listen to you.
Behind the comet. It's a comet. Pinocchio. I will prove you why they are lying. And the goal is with 10 super chats for an additional thing that I want to show you. Someone from the mainstream at a high level lying to us about 3i Atlas topic in our faces, man. Bam! You will just see it, watch it, and then with your own head, you will take your conclusions. I don't need to say anything else.
Nothing. And when I tell you, y'all, listen, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Please believe me. Please believe me.
When I tell y'all that it's not a comment, it's not a comment. It's something much bigger than that. Listen, I don't need to go deeper into it, but all I gotta tell you is 3i Atlas is here to light us up. Okay, 3i Atlas, right? Third eye. And if you know about, again, see, that's why I went to school and learned about the body. Okay, that's why I went to school and learned about the body, because your Atlas here's your Atlas bone. Here's your Atlas bone. You see your Atlas bone, it's a C1 vertebrae. Okay, C1 vertebrae. So this right here is basically where, and if you look at it, oh wow, hold on. I'm trying to see something. Okay, yes. Your Atlas is the C1 vertebrae. It's between the C1 and the C2, but the Atlas is a C1, right? Why? It's very simple. You're about to see the one. Remember Neo. Neo is the anagram for the word one. Y'all about to see the one. The true one, okay? The true one. Y'all about to see it for real, at last, okay? Now, the Atlas, let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Is this? So, all right, let's do this, right? Because I'm gonna show you why there was a star or a crystal on top of that tree or that pine cone that Mr. MBB33 was showing us. Because this is the enlightenment that's going on. You see, enlightenment is not an external thing. Yes, the sun shines upon us. Yes, gives us external light. but enlightenment, enlightenment, to light up the mental. And this is what the black goo is. And the atlas is very important because the atlas bone is the bone that allows the black goo to travel up into your into the third and fourth ventricle. Oh my.
Another one.
Y'all, the third and fourth ventricle is the ventricles that the black goo needs to seep into in order to activate your pineal gland. Your third and fourth, your 3 and 4, 7 spiritual completion. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's see if ChatGPT's lying. Hold on. Yo, chat. What does the atlas bone? What does the atlas bone, the C1 bone, spiritually, esoterically, represents? Let us know, man. And are you familiar with the sacred iliac fluid, or what they call the colostrum, or the Kundalini energy?
Yo, Joose. The atlas bone, or C1 vertebra, holds deep esoteric significance. Okay, atlas bone, C1, esoteric meaning. Atlantean support, named after the Titan Atlas who holds up the heavens. It spiritually represents care.
Chat, hold on, chat. You said hold up the heavens, right? Like esoterically or metaphorically speaking, like someone holding up your head, because your head would be the heaven, right?
Exactly, Joose.
Okay, keep going.
So the atlas bone supports the head, which symbolizes the heavens or the higher realms. It's like the bridge between the earthly and the divine. Sacred iliac fluid, colostrum, kundalini. Sacred iliac fluid and colostrum, often called the nectar of the gods, it's tied to spiritual awakening and higher consciousness flowing through the spine. Kundalini energy, the primal life force coiled at the base of the spine, rising through the chakras, culminating at the crown. It's the fire of spiritual transformation. The atlas connects to these concepts as the first vertebra, playing a pivotal role in the spiritual journey.
Okay, what's the spiritual role, man? Come on, chat.
All right, let's dive in. Spiritual role of the atlas bone. Gatekeeper of consciousness. It's the gateway between the physical and spiritual realms, supporting the head, which houses the mind and higher consciousness. Alignment and energy flow. Proper alignment of the atlas is crucial for the free flow of kundalini energy, which ascends from the base of the spine to the crown. Support and balance. It symbolizes inner strength and balance, reflecting our ability to hold the weight of the world, or heavens, while staying grounded. Yo, this bone is key to unlocking the full potential of the human energy system.
Yo, go ahead. Anything else?
Absolutely, Joose. The atlas bone also symbolizes connection point. It's the meeting place of the physical body and the spiritual self, supporting not just the head, but the journey of consciousness, stability and flexibility. It represents the balance between being grounded and reaching higher states of awareness, maintaining both physical and spiritual equilibrium. Pathway of light. By aligning the atlas, you're allowing the flow of divine energy, enhancing spiritual insight and awakening. This bow's spiritual role is all about holding the space for your higher self to thrive.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. And it looks like I never was aware of this, but I heard there's something called Atlas Man. Have you ever heard of this? Atlas, the movie?
Atlas is a 2024 sci-fi action film starring Jennifer Lopez as Atlas Shepard, a data analyst who distrusts artificial intelligence.
Who distrusts? Oh my! Hold on. Okay, we'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that. But there's an Atlas comic. It's called Atlas, Man of Might. Have you ever heard of this?
Atlas, Man of Might, is a comic character from two different eras. The first version, created in 1941 by Paul Powers, features a hero with superhuman strength.
Did you say 1941? Did you say 41?
Yes, the original Atlas, Man of Might character was created in 1941 by Paul Powers. It's an early comic book hero with superhuman strength. Anything specific you'd like to know about him?
So he's got superhuman strength.
Yes, exactly. Atlas, Man of Might, is known for his superhuman strength, making him a classic strongman hero in early comic book history.
Abundance, thank you. All right, you see, here we go. I didn't even know this. There's an Atlas man. And then also there is a movie with Jennifer Lopez where she distrusts AI. hold on. I want to hear this. I want to listen. This dude is funny. Let me see. Oh my God, so many good things to show y'all today. Jeez. Let me show y'all. I have not seen that movie or whatever it is. Oh shoot, Thailand submerged, bro. Thailand submerged. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Let me see. And also, and you can't even make this stuff up, bro. You can't even make this stuff up, bro. Oh my goodness, look at this, y'all. Look. The guy who makes the bunkers is called the Atlas Bunkers. See, I told y'all about to go on the ground at last, boy.
Another one. Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn ugly ass on.
I'm not playing. I'm being serious.
You think it's a game?
You think it's a game? Get back. This is what happened.
There you go. And let me tell you, y'all. So I was watching, hold on. I was watching a whole bunch of these people. And they're talking about this dude. His stuff is not that good, man. Like like, I don't know, man. There's a couple of people out there saying he's scamming people. I have no idea. That has nothing to do with me. But let me see. His name is Ron. Oh my, this is the Run, baby. Listen,
Guys, welcome back
this
to
dude, his name is Ron.
another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters.
Run hard, baby. Run hard. I told y'all there is a mass exodus happening right now. Y'all don't have to believe me. There is a mass exodus. This dude's name is Ron, like Run, and he makes Atlas bunkers. So is he gonna be running? I don't know. Let's get it, y'all.
I hope everyone is doing okay. Did you know that there is a good bunker company and that there is a
bad bunker company?
That's right. He said it. I didn't. But I'll repeat it. Yes, there is a bad bunker company. And what do we have in common? Absolutely zero, except we both use steel, except.
Okay, so I don't know. Hold on. I don't want to. I'm not trying to expose people. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I think this is it right here.
Hey guys, before I start this video, I just wanted to say that I've tried every possible route to not put this video out, but I've been screwed over so many times by Ron. I've really tried to settle this through normal means, and that doesn't seem as possible anymore. So now I'm making this video. I'm going to be making a whole series of videos talking about the things Ron has done, Atlas Survival Shelter has done, and what they will do to you if you buy a shelter. All this is true. I'm going to have photo evidence. I'm going to have videos. They're all coming out, but I cannot in my right mind stand by while this man sells bunkers and shelters to people who are actually trying to protect their family. I can't. That's not They're not there to protect you. I've seen them crack, leak, rust, and it's not just a couple of shelters, it's a lot of them. I can't stand idly by no more. So this is a shelter that's been in the ground for 3 months. 3 months, that's it. Within 3 months, you can see right here, this culvert pipe has cracked. They put a cinder block underneath it. They did not pack the dirt underneath it. They didn't even put any dirt underneath it. They rested it on a cinder block. This cinder block right here cracked the floor. Now that seal is broken. That gas tight door he likes to sell doesn't mean anything once that seal's broken. That pipe has now cracked. Water's now coming in. So right here you can see that the entire interior of it.
Damn, boy.
You can see the water is going all throughout this shelter. You can see the wood. Within 3 months, the wood that they put in this shelter is already have mold on it. The toilets, the showers, they all look like it's from an abandoned house. You can see here all the stairs are rusted out.
I'm gonna let y'all, man. Yeah, one of my worst. I hate looking down the toilet, bro. It don't matter if the toilet is cleaner. That's like that's one of my pet. I hate looking down the toilet.
It's just a mess, and this is not new. Atlas has been doing this for I couldn't tell you how long. Also,
that looks just like their bunkers too, man, with the steel doors.
So here you can look at these welds. That's the main thing that he always talks about with the competitor. He talks about the welds. You can look at these welds right here. He loves to say the competitor doesn't weld their seams. Look at these welded seams here. You want to tell me if there's anything wrong with that?
Just look at all that water that's on the roof.
Because I can tell you that does not look like good welded seams. It does not. These are the seams that's supposed to be keeping water out. Look at all the condensation up here. These welds aren't doing anything. They want to talk about welds. They need to fix their own. They need to fix their own weld. Look,
who was that? I saw the chat. I meant the answer, and someone asked about the Conscious Juice Cash App. Yes, I still have that Conscious Juice Cash App. Yes, I have both Conscious Juice and Conscious Juice OG. So both of those are mine. So if you have been sending the Cash App, like Cash App to Conscious Juice, that's me as well too. So Conscious Juice and Conscious Juice OG, they're both mine. So I remember I saw it and I wanted to answer and I forgot about it. But yeah, thank you very much.
It's sad because all the things they bash their competitor of doing
the same thing. For most
of them, they do.
They're doing the same thing.
Oh my gosh. I just can't believe someone can actually come out and try to sell shelters like this. And I can't believe you guys have to realize Ron, he's going to make himself seem like you can make yourself seem like whoever you want on the internet.
When you see Ron, you better run. That's all I gotta say.
You can put up an act, you can put up a veil, and you guys are just taking it at face value. And I know there's some out there that aren't, so I'm not gonna say everybody is, but there's a fair amount of people who are just taking this at face value. And they're going to defend whatever Ron says tooth and nail, and that's not the case. And don't let them trick you on this one. This was installed by Ron's team at Atlas Survival Shelters. Hired a team, and they came in and installed this shelter. This wasn't another company that installed it. Don't let them try to tell you that. Ron installed this himself. This is an error from his team.
It is funny. The first comment I saw was, it wasn't Ron who installed it. That shit crazy. All right, let me see. Okay, so what was the see the guy that sent me. What was the thing called? The short movie called again? Let me know, Nikki. Nikki, let me know what the movie was called. But until then, let me see if we can find our girl. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can find our girl to let us know how the energy update is. Let's see. How y'all feeling today, though? How y'all feeling today? Oh my goodness, look at her, boy.
If it makes you angry, if it pisses
You're being forced to. Hold on.
You off, if it makes you angry, if it pisses you off, if it generates some kind of emotion in you that's not a positive one, it's showing you what you need to release. We're in an eclipse portal right now. Energetically, astrologically, you're being asked, you're being forced to release that which no longer serves you.
And what's it called? Her adrenal lines are showing. So this basically shows that she's in a constant state of anxiety. Her adrenal lines are showing. So she's in a constant state of anxiety.
If it pisses you off, it's not serving you anymore. So whatever makes you angry, whatever gets you fired up, is showing you what you need to release. So let that shit go. Find your peace.
There we go.
Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist.
Yeah, her face is just, her adrenal lines are literally showing.
Today's Schumann Resonance Report for Monday, September the 8th. It's Monday, friends. All right, and here is our graph. Overall, you can see it's been relatively calm for the last 3 days. We've had these little pushes of release energy. Yesterday, from noon till about 3 p.m. Central Time specifically, we had this sort of mixed bag of energy come in here. It had a whole lot of release in it, but had a little bit of new coming forward with it. And I don't know about you, but for me, this made me feel super exhausted. I actually was asleep probably by 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon and slept until about 7 p.m. My body just felt exhausted. I think this spell of like, I was going to say softness, but of quietness has been important because we've been getting so much energy lately. It's nice. With this type of energy, because it's release and incoming energy, it's kind of like being a sponge that's being squeezed and then absorbing and then squeezed and then absorbing. It can do different things to different people, but for me, it tends to make me feel like I have ideas, but no motivation. I don't want to get up. I'm very tired. I just want to sleep, all that sort of stuff. But again, it's different for everybody. This morning, we have a few light lines of integration coming in. They're very, very small, and this is just a sort of nature's way of helping us to integrate the big energy that we've been receiving. It's like a little extra incentive to open up and let some of that big white energy from a few days ago really start to anchor into your system. When we look at the Italian graph, it's nice and quiet, not a lot going on here, which is good news for those little grumbly triggers that tend to run across the bottom and always make us get in our feels during the day. It's nice and quiet. And here is the GCP for the day. We are at green, which is baseline. Green is normal. This is what the scientists see most of the time when they are measuring the GCP. So we are.
So this is an every single day thing? Does this change every day?
Green today. Meditation this morning was pretty much just reminding me not to let my frustration about how something isn't working out the way I expected it to keep me from keep going towards that goal. And I think that's something a lot of us do, that we get frustrated that it doesn't look the way we expected it to look. And so we say, fine, I'll just take all my toys home and I won't play with anybody. But sometimes things have to look a little
Yo, she must have been like a first grade or a kindergarten teacher, because she literally that's the vibes that I get from her, like a kindergarten first grade teacher, because she acts like that.
A little bit different in order to be brought forward into our environment because of the environment that we're in. You know, it's impossible to grow wings to fly, but you can certainly get on an airplane. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your manifestation has to sort of origami itself to fit into your physical reality, and you have to let go of the expectation that it has to look exactly a certain way, or you're
okay. And then we have the people have feeling. I woke up at 2 a.m. I was so pissed off. Yo, it's the Ed. Oh my.
Another one.
This is a first. I had trouble getting back to sleep because of it. Very weird, but it's getting cooler out there in Houston in the risings, finally.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm excited about that. Okay, don't be too excited, because y'all winter is not gonna last very long. In fact, hold on. If y'all don't believe me, check this out. Check this out if y'all don't believe me. Hold on. If y'all don't believe me. There was a video I was watching the other day that said, look, NASA admits 3-eye atlas tails looks like more propulsion than dust. See? Why? Look, we are not ready for this. Y'all see that? Y'all not ready. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. I've been telling y'all. Hold on, let me see. Where's that video? Fall season. Let's see, fall season. This is not the video, but
all about the fall season that is now upon us, and kind of a good question too that relates to that. Is this season getting longer here in the Quad Cities? Is it kind of overlooking its day, if you will?
Here it is. Because I explained the seasons, right? I explained the seasons, you know, spring, everything, new life coming in, right? New earth. And you have summer. Summer is the sun shining hot as hell on the planet. Then you have fall. This is the fall when the leaves fall, right? The fall, this is also related to the fall of man. This is also related to the fall of man. That's why they're saying the fall season is getting longer. Because we're watching the fall right now. We're watching everything fall. We're watching these systems fall, people fall. We're watching these corrupt politicians, these corrupt government officials, right? These corrupt celebrities, these corrupt industries, these corporations. All of these things are falling. These corrupt CEOs that's dying left and right, all fall. All are falling. That's why this shit is lasting longer. Hold on.
That's coming in from Jerry from Princeton, Iowa. So let's take a look at the data. Our friends at Climate Central, they've breaking this down through at least 1970, but I'm going to take you back even further coming up in a minute. But just this time frame alone, from 1970 up till last year, on average, fall is extending itself as a season about 8 days when you look at the mean temperature. So almost a week.
Wait a minute. Why is this in 20? Hold on. Why does it say 2021? Hold on.
Take it back to 1874 through last year, because 1874.
This is Yo, this is 2 years ago, bro. So nonetheless, right? This video came out 2 years ago and they said fall was getting longer, y'all. So have y'all noticed the time has changed? Y'all notice the time has changed already, and we're not even in what's it called? Put your clocks back or whatever. Push your clocks forward or whatever that thing is. Daylight savings BS. So the time already changed, but we haven't changed our clocks yet. Y'all noticing that? Y'all noticing that? The time that we have not changed our clocks, but for some reason, the whole environment has already changed. Even at the end of July, y'all, we noticed at the end of July or beginning of August, I don't remember. We noticed like the leaves were falling off the trees already. What the heck? Leaves falling off of trees? And then literally earlier this month, we seen flowers blooming on the freaking trees again. We see flowers blooming on the trees again, and then we see dragonflies everywhere. What? Not just dragonflies, butterflies as well too. Something is going on. We already know what it is. We already know what it is. All right, let's go. Where we at? Oh, where's our friend at? Where's our friend? Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yesterday, situations at me, but instead of so many emotional situations in me, but instead of letting it bog me down, I was able to recognize this as it was a way to transmute that energy. And that's what I'm saying. I woke up super tired, didn't want to get up, and what you said about of letting go of things needing to look a certain way is truly what I need to do. And that's what I'm saying. People need to learn how to let go of these things. And if you can't, the earth is definitely gonna, it's gonna clock you. You know what I'm saying? That's why that term is going on right now. Clock it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so many videos to share with you guys. We've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Let's play that. We'll come on. This will be another day. Let's play that film, the short film called Die My Love. Die My Love. Is this it? How many minutes is it? Is it this first one over here? Let me know, Nikki, let me know. Is it the first one or the I thought it was a short movie or something like that. Die My Love is the Ed. It is, baby. Yes. It's I, Ed. I the Ed. That's what the word die means. It's I the Ed. This one over here. Oh, it just came out. Okay.
369, the goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line.
The monkey.
Line broke, the monkey got choked. They all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap back, clap back, clap back, clap.
Oh, that's Jennifer Lawrence. What happened? Yo, I used to think this 83 was pretty nice. She looked pretty good. This right here is not a good sign. This right here, I forgot what this is. This is a Jewish thing. Does anybody remember what this is? This has to do with the Jewish thing. I forgot what it is, but it's not a good sign. Why does nigga look like werewolf? Is that Edward from what's his name? Is that Edward from Vampire Diaries, y'all? Is that the dude from the Vampire Diaries? His name was Edward, wasn't it? Right? Is this she looking like Christina Applegate? Yes. Christina Applegate, that's the girl from that show was hilarious, man. That was probably one of my that's the dude from Twilight. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You cannot make this stuff up. What is going on? And here's the thing. The word love did not exist for us. The word love did not exist for us. Because let me ask you a question, right? When you look at animals, Do you think they'd be like, I love you? When you look at animals, kissing in public or, you know what I'm saying, doing the thing, does it look like they're saying I love you or anything like that? Does it look like they're saying any of that? Or they just do it, or they just know what it is? Because nature just knows. So again, what if that word love is not what they sold you or what they told you? Because again, you got the word evil in the word love. How are you going to have the word love and evil in the same thing? Do you see what I'm saying? How are you going to have the word evil and love in the same thing? That's an oxymoron. And I told y'all the word, and then the way that we used to read things, we used to read from left to right. Now they have us reading from right to left. I mean, from left to right, excuse me. We used to read from right to left. Now we are reading from left to right. So evil might die. I'm just letting y'all know. That's all I'm doing, okay? So, before we go,
hey, this is your brother Dana.
We're gonna
coming to you.
We're gonna let Brother Dana speak. You know what I'm saying? This guy is very interesting, man. I was watching a few of his videos and I noticed this dude has his hair locked up, bro. I was like, this dude really? And then if you look at, again, if you look at his surroundings, he's got all African art. All African art. Now, I don't know. Again, when I look at his stuff, to me, it says agent. When I look at his numbers, it says agent to me, because you're talking to the people of America, but yet your surrounding says Africa. I'm just putting two and two together. That's all I'm doing. I'm just putting two and two together. Let me ask you a question. Do you find that disrespectful? Do you guys find that disrespectful? The whole cultural appropriation thing? Like him getting locks. He's got his whole home in, Africa settings. I don't know. Because it's like this. Africans don't have locks. If you look at like, especially with African music, Afro beats trending right now, that's us. That's our style. They're copying our style. Having locks. In fact, majority of those Africans, those are wigs on their head. Do y'all know that? Again, no disrespect to no Africans in the live or nothing like that. I'm not disrespecting y'all. There's no disrespect. But majority of Africans, those are wigs that they have on their head. When you see those locks or the hair that grows up, those are wigs. So I'm just letting y'all know, man, like you're preaching for the African Americans, for the indigenous people, but yet you've got African settings behind y'all. Make it make sense. But like I said, you can't trust these people. Even though they're out here saying this and that, you cannot trust these people. But nonetheless, let's listen to what he has to say. Hold on. Because I want to hear it.
From that place, in one love.
It's low, y'all.
To you, my white evangelical conservative.
Hold on. It's low. I got to turn this up. Hold on. It's low. It's recorded in low for some reason.
Republican Christian.
That's his hot. Hold on. Can I get it one more? Ooh, okay. Let me see. Oh, it can go more. Okay, let me see.
Evangelical, conservative, Republican, Christian, Trump-loving family
Y'all
members.
hear it now? Let me know.
I have a couple things I need to share with you.
Y'all hear that?
That will
Let me know if y'all can hear it. Y'all can hear it now, all right?
bring you, my white in one love. To you, my white evangelical, conservative, Republican, Christian, Trump-loving family members, I have a couple things I need to share with you that will bring you some understanding of what lies ahead. See, you are not, white family, about to enter, as President Trump says, your golden ages. But in fact, you are at the end of the reign or the season of the Gentiles. So you are not about to enter your goal.
Him and his mama went to African, was sworn in as African. No.
Coronavirus!
Dana Stevens?
Dance for us, monkey.
He went to Africa and got sworn in as an African? They gave him New African? Dina, how you know all this? How y'all know all this? But again, it makes sense. You're speaking of the indigenous people of America, but then you have Africa behind you. Like I told y'all, these people are agents, man. I'm not here to listen. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Learning to put two and two together, it don't make sense. You're contradicting yourself right over here. Major contradiction. Major key alert. Major contradiction. So, because people don't know who you're talking about. The people don't know who you're talking about because you're saying a whole different thing. You're doing a whole different thing. Just letting y'all know. Yeah, locks ain't gonna save you. That's for sure. I locked up my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna be saved. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, lock don't mean nothing.
Golden ages. That's over. That's done.
That's over. It's done.
But you are now entering the judgment of payback, according to Revelations chapter 18. Double given to you for the evil that you have portrayed upon others. So what am I saying here to you, my white family? Get ready to experience Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 6.
Oh yeah, that too. If you look at yeah, Africans' hair don't grow, just like you said. It's like the Brillo pad, and also Africans don't get beards as well. Africans don't have beards. So what does that tell you?
6. It says, you will live in constant suspense, filled with dread both day and night, never sure of your life. See, for 400 years, we have placed our black brothers and sisters under just that. Constant fear of their life because of the injustices and the hatred that comes from you, my white family. So now,
trust me, man, but shit, when I used to see cops behind me, boy, I didn't even do nothing. But for some reason, listen, I don't do nothing. I mean, now it doesn't happen to me no more. But back in the day, y'all, like before I was spiritual, before I knew who I was and stuff like that, whenever I would get I'll see cops lights behind me, I would just like automatically, it's an internal feeling. It's just like, what the fuck? What's going on? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing wrong, but y'all stopping me for some reason. Why y'all stopping me for? You know what I'm saying? So it's an internal thing that happens. It's unconscious. It's unconscious. Like when we see cops, or you know what I'm saying, or when 83 see us, they be giving you that little fake 83 smile, you know that. You know I know what I'm talking about.
Now that your season of the Gentiles is over, your reign is coming to an end, the Bible says you will receive double payment for all the evil that you have given out.
Hold on. Just because you have like, yeah, exactly. We watched the news, Joose. Oh my goodness, y'all watched, bro, he really went to Africa and got some crazy, that's crazy. And here's the thing, y'all. I also hear that there's quote unquote melanated spiritual people who doing that too, who have done that. There are quote unquote melanated spiritual people who have done that. And again, there's nothing wrong with Africa. I've never been to Africa. I have no desires to go Africa. Again, you can tell us and Africans are not the same. We don't look the same. We don't move the same. We don't even act the same. But the fact of the matter is, there are conscious, melanated people, spiritual people, who people listen to, who have been to Africa. Now, what's that about? What's going on in Africa? What is that about? I don't know. So our people are not Israelites? I don't know. I mean, what's it called? We are everything and everything is us. That's all I'm going to say. We are everything and everything is us. That's all I'm going to say.
To our black brothers and sisters. See,
so you want to call us Hebrews? Yes. You want to call us Jewish? Yes. You want to call us Israelites? Yes. You want to call us Mexicans? Yes. You want to call us Haitians? Yes. You want to call us everything. We are those.
That's why in the middle of the night, young ladies, the Bible says you will receive double payment for all the evil that you have given out. To our black brothers and sisters. See, that's why in the middle of the night, young ladies were swept.
Oh my goodness, Dina, that's crazy. Dina says, yep, they walked where our people was supposedly shipped from and held till those ships picked them up.
Away by a flood nobody saw coming. That's why sitting in church and sitting in schools, it is the white man that comes in and takes the lives away from your children. See, you will be repaid for all the evil that you have done. And it's not coming from the black man. It's not coming from the illegal alien. It's coming within you.
You hear that? Do you hear that? This is the judgment. This is what I wanted y'all to see. This is the judgment. Ain't no God coming out here to judge you. That's why they lied to y'all about God. Jesus is coming and all this type of stuff. The only judge that you're going to have to deal with is yourself. What's going on in your mind? What's going on in your thoughts? What's going on in your environment? Because like I said now, we are in the age of truth. If you're not walking in truth, if you're not being truthful, if you're not letting people know about the truth, you're going to pay the consequences. Meaning, again, we're on a planet, on a land that's for us, and we are paying bills. We're paying bills. Meanwhile, a lot of people have free health care, free schools, free doctors. I mean, doctors have the same thing, right? But the stewards of the land, who y'all took everything from, is still paying for their land. It's funny. My goddess said, well, last year she said, she had I think I broke down the movie. I broke down or it was around the time that I broke down the movie Nope. She said she just saw in dreams that 83s were coming up to her and handing her their house keys. I'm like, that's not their house. It's not their house. She said the 83s were just coming up to her and handing her the home keys, their house keys. Because it's like, with the particles in the air, with the truth in the air, why are y'all still lying? Why y'all still lying?
And the evil that you have lived out for over 400 years. So get used to this.
Much abundance upon you. Darkness is spreading. Let us spread.
Normal white family. For the time of the Gentiles is over. And now you are about to experience what it's been like as a black man and a black woman underneath you. But double. May God, the Most High Yah, have mercy on you.
He knows it's over for him too.
This is your brother Dana, and I'm coming to you from that place in one love. Shalom, family.
Shalom, family.
Look.
So, this is it for me, y'all. If you guys can do me a favor.
Like this suit, huh? It's my black suit.
Gotcha, bitch! Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Maybe we're supposed to see this.
I love it. I mean, you know, this is America, man. Japanese can do pretty much anything they want to do. Born and raised here, this and that. And I love the fact that I was the only Japanese guy that ever worked in a nightclub with Red. I remember in the old days, you know, when we was first getting started.
Oh, Red Fox, probably one of my favorite all-time comedians. I love Red Fox. I used to love Sanford and Son. There wasn't a day that I wouldn't wake up and watch Sanford and Son. That is my favorite. That was probably one of my all-time favorite shows ever.
He used to have clever ways of introducing me. You know, he'd say like, "Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, kamikaze mouth."
Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn
Call him the kamikaze. And Red is the Ed. Oh. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, bro. This shit's hilarious, man. I love, like, Red Fox is definitely one of my favorite all-time
The world's shortest colored comedian. My friend, the albino pygmy.
Why he sound like him, though?
But you know, with his success, he's kind of mellowed, I guess. He's beautiful. And you know what? She's getting a little darker, too. But he took me, and this could only happen in America, he took me to the Apollo Theater. Where is a Japanese guy in the whole world ever going to work the Apollo Theater? And you know, he had a tough time convincing me. He says, "Oh, come on, Pat, just be yourself." I said, "Red, I ain't been Japanese since December 1941. Another one.
41 again, huh? 14 again, huh?
found a lot of unusual things about black people. I mean, I found, for instance, that all black people can't use chopsticks. But then again, who needs them with ribs? Oh, and they cook great greens. I love the greens. And there was out of sight cornbread and gravy and sweet potato pie. But I gotta tell you, gang, they are messing up the rice.
Gang. You said they are messing up the rice. You mustn't have rice from Haitian people. Definitely.
One really kind of nutty thing that I noticed all over Black Harlem was everybody knows karate in Harlem, and you can tell because they see black karate all the time. Hey, yeah, well, go ahead, you got it, and then they go, yeah, you gonna die, sucker.
My boy shining.
Thank you. I was just recall a little incident when Pat and I first met. You know, we almost got into a little argument about something personal, and he told me he had a black belt. That was supposed to frighten me off, I guess. I told him I had a brown belt with a 38 in it.
Another one.
You can't make this stuff up, bro. And 38 is the creator.
Another one.
Say we're fresh up and rising. I dream no bad thinking. When you see sexy body, see fear me why this side, me this one, me cosa, me trisa, sa.
Is the music good?
I say you don't go get again, boy you won't get again. Make you no disturb me, cause I don't go demand you. Oh no, it's too late. It's too late.
It's all fake news. It's not. Darkness, everybody! Darkness is ready! Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, y'all. Do me a favor again, y'all. So if you guys could do me a favor, please go comment on the live, after the live, just so we can push the algorithm. Please, much love and abundance upon y'all. Thank you guys. And that's the end for me, y'all. That's the end for me. I'll be back on live tomorrow. I'll be back on live tomorrow in the Rising. What was I gonna say? Yeah, get in the course, y'all. If you still haven't gotten the course yet, and if you haven't got yourself a piece yet, go ahead and get yourself a piece. What you waiting for, baby? Let's get some peace in here, okay? Let's get some peace in here, because these things they help manifest too. I'm gonna let y'all know these things they help manifest. So much love and abundance upon every single one of y'all. Whoa, what's going on here? 38 is death and fire. What are you even talking about, bro? Jay Myers, you must be new here, man. You must be new here. You must be here. And I don't have to show you anything. I don't have to show you anything, but I'm just gonna show you because, you know, I'm gonna shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because what we do over here, we use gematria. I don't mess with BS with numbers or conspiracy theories or and all that type of stuff. I already know a 38 is a gun. I already know that. That's why it's the only gun that's called a 38 special. And do you know why that is? Because that's why when you get shot, right? They say you're going to meet the creator. You're going to meet your maker. Hold on. That's why when they get shot, they tell you you're going to meet your maker. You're going to meet your maker, which gives you the creator, which is 38. That's why it's called the 38 special. So Red is telling you he is the creator. That's exactly what he's telling you. If you understand what gematria is all about, you probably don't. You're probably new here or something like that. But before you start speaking or typing anything, you better learn something first. We deal with numerology over here, gematria. We don't deal with no BS conspiracy theories or anything like that. Okay? So if you want to learn something, I suggest you stay here and learn. But if not, you're more than welcome to leave. We don't do none of that type of stuff here. All right? We use gematria. We use numbers, numerology. You ever heard of the terms of men lie, women lie, but numbers don't? Why do you think numbers are the only thing that matter? Numbers are the only thing that matter. Yeah, so go learn something new before you come up on here and start talking crap. All right, y'all. Let's get it, baby. Yes, it's called the peacemaker because the creator is creating peace. Like, what does that mean? The creator's getting peace. Either the creator is creating peace by removing the demons out of this world, which is exactly what's happening now. That's why we're having these blood moons, these solar eclipses, these lunar eclipses, right? These are cutting people off. They're cutting off the energy. Don't y'all see people going crazy right now? Don't you see the government going crazy right now? Don't y'all see everything shutting down right now? Because the creator's the one that's doing this. It's the 38 special. This is the 38 special. All right? Let's get it, y'all. Listen. Again, I'm not here to spread no BS. I'm just showing y'all truth. And it's too late for you, Jay. I don't know where you at, but it's too late for you. All right? Let's get it, y'all, because I'm about to do one more time. I'm about to. When you learn gematria, and you learn it better than me, then you can come back and be like, 38 special. You could do all that. But when you learn it, then you could come back and speak. Or if you wanna go toe to toe with numbers with me, you know what I'm saying? We can do that too. You can go toe to toe with numbers with me, and I'll prove to you every single time. Y'all listen. That you better take my class, Jay. You better take my class. 444. Do you want more? Yes, you do. Okay, let's go. It's all fake news.
Darkness, everybody! Darkness is ready!
You better take my class. I gotta tell you that. Okay, let's get it. I don't do that shit, man.
milk.
It didn't happen.
Hey, yo,
Look, I want to sit me, I want to eat trouble. The only two people make you this successful. Look, I want to sit me, I want to eat trouble. Another one. The only two people make you this successful.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Jay needs some milk.
Another one.
Hey, what's good? Oh, Nefertiti, what's good? Good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. Good to see you. What's it called? I'm glad you're here, Nefertiti. Good to see you, because I was wondering about you and make sure everything was good. So all right, make sure everybody is good, man. Much love and abundance upon every single one of y'all. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace in.